So, Sarah, the nurse has just informed me that you're here with a scratch on your left eye. Is that correct?
Yes, it's quite painful.
Have you taken any pain relief for it?
Not yet.
OK. While I'm having a look, can you tell me how this happened?
Well, it was my little boy's fingernail, actually. We have a 2-year-old, and I was in the park trying to put his coat on. It happened when he pushed his hand through the sleeve. It's my fault, really, because I should have trimmed them days ago, but every time I try, he rolls his hands into a fist and refuses to let me near them.
He's definitely scratched it. It looks to me to be a minor abrasion, which is good news. I'll be able to give you some lubricating drops to keep it moist and comfortable while it heals.
Are you sure, Doctor? It feels like there's something in there. My vision is different somehow, and my eye seems to be really sensitive to light now. I had to cover it with my hand. Also, while I was in the waiting room, I noticed that it was starting to twitch, like it was trying to get something out. And now, as you can see, the tears are just pouring out.
It may feel larger than it actually is, and the symptoms you describe are quite common, even for the most superficial abrasion.
Because a similar thing happened to a friend of mine. It wasn't from her child. I think she was gardening and somehow scratched her eye. She ended up getting an ulcer. I definitely don't want something like that. And that's really worrying because she ended up losing some of her sight. It's been troubling her ever since.
Let me assure you, complications such as the one your friend experienced typically only occur when a very deep abrasion is left untreated. Do you have any history of eyesight impairment?
The funny thing is, I'm nearsighted, so I've been wearing glasses my entire adult life. I'd have had them on today, actually, if I hadn't left them at home on the coffee table. Sometimes I even wear those coloured contact lenses because, as you can probably tell, I have one green eye and one's a greyish blue. I feel a bit juvenile wearing them, but maybe if I'd been wearing those today, I'd have had at least some protection. I've been with the same optometrist for 6 years now, and I go for 6 monthly checkups.
OK. Well, I'll prescribe you some antibiotic eye drops just to ward off any infection while your eye's on the mend. Do you have any allergies or illnesses I should know about?
I know I'm definitely allergic to penicillin and amoxicillin because the last time I had either, I broke out in a terrible case of hives all over my body. It lasted for hours. I didn't have any other symptoms, but the doctors told me to avoid anything in the penicillin family. Also, when I was 22, I went to hospital just for a gastroscopy, nothing serious. And they found that I have an allergy to latex. Their gloves caused a red rash and even some blisters around my neck.
Any medication?
Not at the moment. I was taking something for sciatica, but I haven't had any pain for a while.
Will you be needing a certificate for work?
I'm a full-time homemaker, so no certificates needed for that. The one thing I guess I'll have to hold back from, though, is my aqua aerobics class every Wednesday. Will I have to stay away from the pool, Doctor?
I'd recommend it until your eyes had a chance to fully heal, at least. Now, before I give you any other